Welcome, everybody, to Portland by Night, Chapter 8. And apparently I have something in common with Game of Thrones, because Episode 8s tend to be where it goes off the rails in the particular way that games do. When last we left our kindred, you had split the party. Dimico and Candi and Jackson had gone to the Quintana Gallery, and Matt and Fox had gone to the Oregon Public Broadcasting Building. Well, both missions ran into substantial hiccups, but both are technically complete. Matt and Fox achieved their goal of acquiring the address and the general dossier information for James Spagg, the head of the public broadcasting in Portland, for Oren. And also for Oren, on the other side, you managed to make contact with Matthew Day Jackson, if only briefly. But briefly is enough for an alluring personality like Candi. The original purpose of the gallery opening, the original purpose of arriving, was to make that connection. Unfortunately, the goddess of the hunt was after the same thing you are. And Artemis is also at the art gallery with an unknown Sabbat member, and they are planning to mass embrace a good number of the people of this gallery. Fox ran into the sheriff and managed to talk their way into a warning and a couple of favors. Matt is now one level blood bonded to Sheriff Conrad Carter. It will make you obsess over the person. It will make you think about them. Matthew, you will be imagining them cast in all of your dough, but it will not cause an overpowering urge to seek them out.
Okay.
In the same way that, given the opportunity to go see the band, if they might be your sire, the blood bond compelled you to make an argument that you should go. It did not compel you to stick to an argument against reason. If Carter were to show up, you would find yourself wanting to agree with most things he said and think generally positively about him, but you would not immediately want to be his slave. Taking these two drinks. First things first, Matt, you have come up with Fox to Dimico and Jackson and a strange woman that you don't recognize who runs to hug Fox. I realized that Matt should not have recognized Candi. Matt, some strange woman is hugging Fox, and thank God you're here. It probably takes a couple of seconds, but you do recognize that this is Candi.
Wow, Candi.
Oh my God.
Your hair?
Yeah, the hair.
At which point, you hear a...
Hit the deck.
It sounded like somebody sneezing.
Huh.
But I know that was a silencer.
Matt, you recognize that as a movie silencer. You have enough knowledge in firearms and enough knowledge in sound design to know that's not how an actual silencer works. Everybody jerks their heads to look over at it and sees Dimico with a silencer pointing it at the ground.
Sounded like someone sneezed.
Fox, you are very confused as to why Dimico just fired his gun into the ground. It is not at all confusing to you that it sounds like it does. That's just how silencers sound. The rest of you can see the thing.
Oh, that fucking thing.
That thing looks hideous.
Yeah, it's about 5 feet long
Oh, what the fuck?
and covered in hair.
Oh,
Covered in hair, Hair.
Correct, from the wrist down.
oh.
Candi,
fuck?
absolutely, completely nonplussed, will turn to Fox and go, what the, can you, oh my fucking God, this is the last fucking thing we need right now. Can you take care of that?
Take care of what?
It just sank its pinky and forefinger into Dimico's shoe and then opened its mouth to take a bite, at which point it got fired at.
Looks like Dimico hates the earth.
Is this coming from the bus?
Right next to the bus. Right next to the door. Sorry.
Yes. The thing is at Dimico's feet next to the door at the bus.
Dimico places several lined up shots down its length.
It lies and thrashes, spraying dark fluid all around, but it does not yet die.
Dimico, seeing that had a pretty good effect, fluid spraying out, it's thrashing around, it's going to come at him again. You said it looks like it's 5 feet long. Has it actually left the bus, or is it still coming out of the bus?
That one seems to have dropped down from under the bus. The dark hair on it underneath it and the dark, you must have mistook it for a pipe or something.
So it's like a snake in body. But there were 2 others, I think, that I saw.
Indeed, 2 others Dimico has seen that have just pushed themselves out of the air conditioner vents.
I want to jump back and get away from them, but also seize the advantage. With rapid reflexes, it lets me seize the advantage to shoot.
You are going to try to spot the weakness in your opponent and then fire. Fox.
Excellent. Will Fox get the idea that there is some danger there? That Dimico is shooting at and he's not just being a jerk?
Yes, and you could move in closer.
Move in closer and pull out feral weapons upon seeing that there is in fact something there.
My plan is to go back to my car and get my shotgun.
Seeing this horrifying monstrosity, this would be the first time that you have seen anything like this. Candi, what are you gonna do?
I am going to try and get Fox's attention, but in that moment, realizing Fox is not paying attention to what's going on, I'm going to pull out my pistol.
I will just get a gun out and sweep up on the side of it.
These snakes get to try and attack Dimico. I'm trying to disengage.
The one that just grabbed onto your shoe, you saw at first that it bit you. Looking down, its mouth is much more horrible than that, as it opened to chomp at your leg, as its tail sweeps in to wrap around your ankle.
This is the same one that took the...
Then it appears to be trying to swallow your boot as it is wrapping its tail around your legs up to your knees.
Fuck.
As the 2 others leap from the bus to wrap around you as they have not yet sensed the others. The 3rd one goes sailing over your head as the weight of the 2nd one knocks you over as it wraps around your upper arms. One of them's got your upper body, one of them's got your lower body, and the 3rd one looked to have been going for your face, but missed.
Yep.
At which point, Candi, you see the 3rd one come out, shoot it.
I'm sweeping up along the side. I will aim at the 3rd one.
Unfortunately for it, it had no idea you existed before you fired the gun.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately, yours was a lot louder.
Yeah, that's a problem.
There is a scream from across the street. You look over, and there's a small crowd of people walking down the sidewalk. It is Friday night at 11 o'clock in a not abandoned part of town.
Jackson, he heard the shots earlier, right?
Yeah.
I imagine he would have looked over, saw all of that. You know, he's been told that supernatural things exist. There's werewolves and all that. He's never seen anything like it other than being told people are vampires that just look pale. He's freaking out. I don't really think he could do much because he's realistically panicking like the person across the street who just screamed.
This is a night of first action. It is what you will learn eventually is called the Rochbre, the red fear. It is terror frenzy. Between the gunshot and this, something in your brain just wants to shut down and walk away. And the beast says no, run fast, run far, dive into the river and swim to the bottom and hang onto a rock until the sun explodes and all of these things are dead.
Yeah. He hears his beast talk. He agrees with the run, and as he is running, he's like, no, what the fuck you mean? I'm not gonna go into what? Yeah, he's just running his ass off.
Gunshots, action, booking it. Matt has just got the shotgun out.
I get closer and then realize, oh, no. Catching on what's going on and lunging myself into it. Well, shit, okay.
Yeah, you see them spring out fucking bust like goddamn crazy snakes in a peanut can. You rip one off him, and only then, when it hisses at you with its mouth, do you really get a good look at it. Its tail is whipping around wildly, like a fucking face-hugger tail.
Fox is thinking, that's the second ugliest thing I've clawed tonight. Probably the first. This thing probably ranks below a Nosferatu.
You turn around, you hear the gunshots. What is Matt thinking?
Matt is thinking everything's going as wrong as possible. He'd like to arouse his walking around invisibility.
Greater invisible you are, shotgun you have.
Yeah, then at the best speed I can while invisible, I'd like to move back towards the combat and look to see who I think would be most useful with this shotgun, so I can hand it to them.
Possibly, Dimico. I think that you sidling up with your invisible shotgun wouldn't have grabbed a defeat one, grabbed the one that was wrapped around your torso. As the one around your torso is ripped away from you and the gunshots go off, they're much louder than your silenced one. A shotgun is shoved into your hand, and Matt becomes visible and handed you a shot.
It's a 12-gauge pump action, and then I hide some more.
Dimico is currently grappled by 2 of them, right?
No, you're currently only grappled by one of them, as Fox ripped the other one off. The shotgun just got shoved into your hands.
Matt gave me a shotgun. Okay, I'm gonna freaking shove the shotgun right in the mouth of the thing that's currently trying to get at me and pull the trigger. Intention is to try and get the shotgun positioned perfectly and then shoot it in the head. The one still grappling me is the already wounded one, yes?
Yes.
I am taking care not to hit myself. Nico doesn't play around with firearms. That's a second firearms crit.
You blew it in half. But upper half is still moving. The crowd that you saw across the streets is putting their head down and running and screaming.
Wonderful. That's great. I guess I would be trying to grab the tail or the head? Not the one that's on Dimico.
The head.
And the third one, where's the third one?
The third one was the one that you shot. It's currently on the ground, about 15 feet away. It has left a dent in a parked car.
Okay. Fuck. Then I suppose I will go with the original plan and try and fleshcraft the piece that's still stuck to Dimico.
Messy, critical. Thought about shooting it, and then you reached to grab for it. A gleeful look in her eye that scares you. The thing squeezes tighter against Dimico's legs, trying its best to cling on with all its muscular might. But muscles do very little good without blood to pump through them, and even less good without the blood vessels and circulatory system that carries such a thing. You reach in and find the vein that is cunningly acted to pump blood up and down this thing, and you pull it out.
Wonderful.
A wet, red needler, about 4 feet long, and you can't help yourself.
Oh, gross.
Like a freaking spaghetti noodle.
God damn it, that is disgusting.
I know.
Candy's eyes are a shade y'all have not seen. They are sparkling.
You just got an up close look at Candi doing that. You're in the parking lot, and the snake thing is in your hand, whipping its tail frantically. The one that was on Dimico's leg was limply falls away as Candi pulls the no-no twist down there. There were screams of onlookers, adding gunshots, and they started to run away, thankfully, before they saw that.
Yeah, bystanders running from the gunshots is actually the best part of this whole interaction.
Thank you, Fox.
That's
I
our
appreciate
positive.
the optimism.
Yeah. God, it's not even a Denny's parking lot. Let's see. There's one that I ripped apart. What about the third one? Is that rearing itself back after overshooting?
And yes, it overshot, left a dent in a parked car, and is curling up to fling itself by the looks of it at you.
Let's meet it halfway. Do
Please
we
tell
do
me
a,
your team.
like, charge at each other in full samurai cut scream?
Absolutely. This thing is looking pretty gnarly. You rip it in half. Again, the bottom dies, but quiet, and the top half does not. And overall, the gunshot noise, and you're not hearing a damn thing. Ears
That
are
one was not silenced.
There is the almost dead one in Fox's one hand. The other one is wrapped around Fox's other one. It looks like it's about to try to entangle him, but he had to let go of its head to kill the other one.
I'll take this 6-shooter revolver I've got and get up close to the one trying to entangle my friend. And be careful not to shoot them, but instead shoot the freaky monster.
Rich monster shooting. That one is able to writhe about. The thing's clinging to your arm, and Matt missed it. You manage to yank your arm out of the way. It just rings.
Damn it! Matt, I know you're trying to help.
As Matt becomes visible, the panic, sheer blind panic on his face is very visible.
Candi, next time we split up, you're going with Matt, or I'm going with you. Something like that. Tonight sucks. Let's kill these things and get the fuck out of here.
Candi is growling indecipherably.
Hand and a couple of feet forearm are left. This one, you note, in passing, it does not have hair on its arm, or at least it's much finer. It, realizing it doesn't have enough length to effectively grapple you at this point, lunges directly at your face, and you yank your head back and jumps over you.
Not at me.
No, not at you. Your general direction, but not specifically at you. Towards the bus, Jackson, you are running. You're about a block away, having run faster than you ever have in your life. And you, in a moment of abject humanity, hit a crosswalk that had a little red hand stop, and you inexplicably seeing this human sign saying you are not allowed to walk yet. Stop.
Yeah, I imagine Gitters to a halt right before he would enter the street.
The gaggle of girls that were running along next to you don't. And one of them almost gets hit by a car.
That would have been bad.
What are you doing? They are screaming and running.
I imagine having sprinted a block because his beast and him agreed in, oh fuck, I need to leave. Coming to some sort of sense a block away. I know these people probably can handle themselves. They've been looking out for me. I'm not just gonna leave them. I need to turn around and run back the other way towards them.
Buddy.
He can't muster the willpower to run back.
Baby boy, no.
Alone and afraid.
You stand there arguing with your beast as you try to make your legs move and run toward your friend, and your beast will not let you. With the screams of the onlookers rushing past, you can do nothing but stand there. There is one creature left that flew over and past Fox and is skittering towards the bus, and there is the other one that is in Fox's hand that has been ripped in half.
Okay. I was next to the bus because I was next to Dimico.
So it's skittering towards you, but it looks like it's going for under the bus.
Wonderful. I am going to grab that one as well.
Are you trying to physically grab it in vicissitude? Or
Yeah, I'm not going to fire off my gun again. I'm trying to get this done as soon as possible.
Dimico sees two of them dead, and one of them trying to get away with Candi trying to grab it.
yes.
Dimico, thinking fast, seeing everything is starting to go quick.
You hear something, a thumping sound from inside of the bus. Something is throwing itself around near the back. You certainly didn't see anything, but there is a thunking noise from back there.
Dimico's going to get on the bus and start hotwiring it. Looking back there, he sees a duffel bag. What size are we talking about? An army duffel bag?
Knowing the context that you're looking for, it could fit a human torso, but not a full person.
Okay. He's going to, for the moment, assume that is not a person, but instead something else nasty. He doesn't see anything else, though, on the book. That's it. Just that.
You peer under the seats. You're damn sure there's nothing else here.
All right, then let's go ahead and hotwire the car. That's the main thing I want to get done. The intention is to drive it and start backing it out of getting it lined up so he can take off with the clear line. Because he knows the Sabbat are going to come barely out like, who the fuck is shooting? Who the fuck is taking our bus? The sooner he gets that gone, the sooner they'll be chasing him.
All right. Fox intention.
Let's see. There's the one thing that's running back that tried to get me, but then is running back towards the bus now that I wounded.
Yes, it dove at you. It is writhing and wriggling its way towards the bus. Candi is lining up a shot for it. The other one that you wounded is in your other hand, short a tail.
I will focus on the other one that I wounded and just try to finish that.
Matt, what's your intention here?
I'd like to scoop up one of these dead monsters, run up to the front door of the club, and start screaming, "There's monsters coming from the bus!" to the people at the entry area of this art gallery.
You ain't lying.
There are terrifying monsters coming out of the bus, and I don't know that there's not more. I do have to warn people that there are spooky, ooky monsters.
Fox, you hear the thumping in the back seat of the bus. You're tearing the thing that you've got in your hands apart, I imagine. Jackson, you hear screams, and these are screams that are coming from inside the gallery. The block that you ran away was the block from the parking lot to the front of the club. You are standing in terror, undecided what you're doing, and you hear screams from inside the club.
I'm just draining it under the bus. I'm not sucking out the fucking thing. No, I'm just football rolling with it under the bus.
It's a lot less dignified than that. It's trying to chase a snake across the parking lot.
That's fine.
You grab it, you sink your teeth into it, and you sate one hunger. Dimico, whether or not you press the pedal, I will save till the end of the round.
Yeah, driving is a different thing. This is just trying to hotwire. So it does have a screwdriver on his toolkit that you can pop it.
You did say that you brought toolkits.
Pops the thing with a screwdriver and then twists it in the right way. Starts right up.
Thank you for watching Portland by Night. Links are in the description for the full playlists and ways to donate if I made you feel something. The night holds a rich bouquet of emotions. Let me know what we made you feel in the comments below. Liking and subscribing attracts the attention of the great Al-Haratham, and I know not what will result. Do so at your own risk. Good night.